Yeah, well, North America, that's a whole different kettle of fish.
You look at other games
get paid
like
ridiculous amounts of money and don't look at demos. That's just like, what?
When you look at other games like LCS, some teams who have been at the top and had been solid for a long time, they just get complacent. They don't feel like they need to push themselves to
no
play
doubt
better.
about it. I mean, why would you when people are throwing money at you? Here's the knife round, though. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Ninjas in Pyjamas up against Penta. Of course, the knife round will be a big decider on who gets to start out on the CT side, and it's looking like, well, at the moment, it may be Penta. Yes. So Penta should be able to start out on the CT side. So let's see what sort of momentum they can gather, what they can build up here. Unless they go something crazy and decide to do a mouse sports and switch over to T side, which would be literally suicidal. I'm pretty sure they're going to start CT.
Yeah. Well, we're going to find out what they do have on the CT side. Looks like we're going to get straight into it. I was going to give a little shout to my mother, but I guess I'll have to hold off on that one. A
shout out to Jason's mother, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody in Twitch chat, raise your kappas, raise your dongers, maybe even. I don't know.
Yeah, hopefully not dongers. she messaged
Jason's
me.
mom is watching. She's in Twitch chat. She asked, "What is kappa?"
She messaged me, Jason. What's a kappa? What does that mean? And I'm just like, oh you're such a dear. You're so sweet. You're so innocent.
I also need to stop talking more as well, apparently. But anyway.
Yeah. Why does Steven talk so much? He barely lets you talk. I hate him. But she says that about like everyone I ever cast with. So, but she's a dear. Here we go. NIP looking for the push on the outside though. Looking for this A bomb side, and with the trades that they're having, they're very favorable. Picking up 3 quick kills. Crystal able to come back and get 1, and now Thompson by himself. And well, now back with his team.
Yeah. Just losing the 1 as the T side on the pistol. That's not a good omen, I got to be honest, for Penta. So, AK's already being picked up here. Forest exist, already going for it. Thank you very much, Twitch chat. Whoever's moderating it right now is probably just like, really?
I'm
really?
much happier to see those instead of other things that I could have seen about my mother. So, thank you guys for keeping it very PG for me.
Anyway, there we go. It's AK's all around for NIP. No mincing around in this one. They know what they're after. They want a quick victory, and we'll see if they can get it. Penta starting off well, though. Troubly with the scout. Gets himself an opener on Forest. Didn't see where exactly that was. Get Right's going to push on round. He will get Troubly down. That's the scout drop, so he was over at Ivy. Alo's going to try and push on through, but Strux catches him by surprise. Stavros has got Exist down as well, and Disaster has struck NIP down to a 2-on-4. AK is in the hands of Strux and Stavros. Freiburg with it all to do, and he's in between. He's completely sandwiched. He finds one over at Pop Dog. Strux, meanwhile, is going to find Get Right. Freiburg completely in no man's land right now in the middle of the courtyard. Finds another. He's on 2. He's going to find a third. No! Tabson will get him down, and that's the risk you run when you go full AKs in round 2. Getting surprised in the train yard by the pistols of Tabson, Stavros, Troubly with their scout. And Penta pull themselves right back into it.
You sound so angry there. That's why you don't go AKs in the second round.
It's true.
It's like you wanted to yell at them.
I do.
I do.
I want Natu to be on the phone right now going, what are you doing? What was this? I want to see some Finnish rage from the father of many. Alu, actually, we're getting some serious FPS drop on Alu there. I don't know what was going on. It's all right over on Tabson's side of things, so not too sure what was happening there. Get Right's going to creep through the smoke over on Ivy, but he's running straight into Troubly, who's trying to one-tap. He's looked away. Don't think he realizes that Get Right's got the other side of that box.
And you pointed out, Penta, very strong players, like very talented players, and that's very true. Like, Troubly is one of like the best players in the German scene. It's just he can't seem to find a team that he melds with really well and that he can stay on for an extended period of time. But we'll see if maybe this is going to be it for him. Maybe Penta is his new home. And if they can take NIP, this would be a strong start for them to finally claw their way and get some sort of momentum and morale boost for their team. And Alu is just skipping everywhere on our screens.
Stavros just mowing them down from range there. NIP tried a little set play. They didn't really have enough smokes to make that one work. And more importantly, Penta was set up, ready and waiting. 2-1 Penta. Got themselves a good start. Considering that pistol round, they just picked up the 1 kill. They've managed to already better themselves than they did against Mouse Sports in the first 5 rounds of Cobble. So maybe they've just put some practice into train. We did wonder when we were on Cobbers, like, when you are a new team, you have to pick the maps. You have to pick and choose what's going to be our home map. Which one do we all favor? Which one do we want to learn? Now, a brand
German, so Dust 2
a brand new map.
One of them.
Dust 2 is given. A brand new map like Train. This is great time for them to learn it. Crystal is about to get very busy, but look at that incendiary grade in his hand. That is going to do some serious pain. He's going to spot one around the side there. Of course, he's got the MP9 in his hand. They do manage to get past, but they're running into Tapson.
Yeah, get right, lurking yet again, doing what he does. It's going to be so hard to take. Like, to get into this bomb site with just Glocks is going to be impossible. It should be impossible. Crystal, he's trying to push up the smoke, play really close so you can catch him out in close range combat with the MP9.
Oh, Tapson's about to get 3 people running towards him. He's backed up because he already got tagged down pretty low. Stavros up on top of Train. Tapson gets a good peek, he gets a good view, but he will get taken down, and the pistol work from NIP is on point right now. Stavros backs up. He's going to try and get a peek, but the bomb has been planted. God knows only how. That grenade did quite a bit of damage. He's going to flash himself in. The rest of Penta moving in now. That should be a cleanup crew, and it will be, it seems. Get right, the only man now alive. The only man to try and make a difference with this MP9. He's clawed out the hand of Crystal's hands, but they didn't trust the stick there. And Get Right, is he going to chance it? He did. And he went down after, but they got the bomb plant in nonetheless, so they had the money.
Yeah, you can see he's bought up the AK already too. Sitting there with the smokes and the 2 Molotovs. And now Alu going to be on the up. We saw actually some amazing play out of him.
The auto sniper.
Just a few weeks ago.
20, Crystal. This is early.
I think Penta want to get a giant lead on the CT side. Let's just see how it's going to use it. You got
Oh, he's getting the cross. Yeah, this is actually a good cross spot, but they're not going to challenge it. Tapson going aggressive, actually. Tapson's peeking over on B.
Oh, he looked away just too soon, Alu.
Tapson's going to find Forrest any second now. I think Forrest might... Oh, he had the flash in his hand. Chose not to go for it. Doesn't matter. Still manages to find the head of Tapson. And now Crystal on B. He's got Existent Forrest pushing him. Get Right's pushing through on Ivy as well into Troubly. He's pushing through the smoke.
The bomb is nowhere near them.
Yes.
Stavros is actually right next to it. It's inside of B halls. And now finally Freiburg's going to be able to come around. Like, they have this B site. They have it completely locked down. Will they see Stavros coming from behind him? Exist is waiting for this. As long as Exist doesn't move, this should be a free kill.
Yep, there we go. And now the bomb's been collected by Freiburg. They're moving in towards B site. That is Stavros and Strux down. And more importantly, that Scar 20 is on the floor somewhere around there. Troubly gets Get Right. Is it going to get recovered? It was Crystal that had it, wasn't it? But didn't see where it dropped. Bomb plant, another rushing out. Alu's about to go and find him. Troubly even goes down. Not even going to be a hold of it. Exist has rescued the Scar 20 as well. Everything going NIP's around that there.
I'm a little disappointed, Lee. I was expecting you to say Troubly's in trouble.
It's too easy.
It is too easy.
It's a little too easy.
But the easy ones are the fun ones. Sometimes. All right, so yeah, like I said, the Scar 20 rescued for Exist. I actually don't know where he's going to go with this.
See, if you wanted a good one, you'd be like Crystal going glass cannon. I don't know, something like that, but...
Crystal's method?
Oh, there's that as well. Okay, yeah. Oh, Freiburg, you're about to get many people coming around the corner, but that was a good flash. We'll catch out one, but there is 3 mothers. Is he going to expect them all to be coming around that corner? No, he is not. He got the second one down. Range, though, Get Right, tapping away. Going to go for the long-range spray. Penta with the pistol. Strux gets himself an AK. Now he's going to pop flash around the corner. And this is somewhat unorthodox from Penta, but it works out. But it's Alu with that... Oh, what? That didn't land. I don't know how, but the grenade will force him back. And now they're both going to switch to pistols. While this is all happening, Exist is about to get the bomb plant down in B.
He's trying to keep Stavros away from a gun. But he doesn't release his op either, and Strux even watching him rotate towards middle. I mean, Strux is just trying to get the AWP out of Alu's hands, actually. Will he walk into a trap?
Alu's ready for it. Alu's ready for it. Strux is coming. Boop. Instant. And now he knows that Stavros is going to come around. Oh, Stavros checked the other corner and put himself into a hole, but he still comes out on top in the pistol duel and rescues the AWP. That is all he wanted. He's going to be happy with that. Exist is going to try and hold the angle. Forrest is the man that needs to try and get around the back there, but I'm not sure he can. Stavros is in a good position. Forrest has to push hard and
here
fast.
They go.
They're not going to find him in time.
The nade! Oh.
Took him to 25!
I didn't know you can go that high-pitched.
I can go up much higher, trust me. Exist keeps the Scar 20, though.
So no lasers in this game.
3-3, all square. This is already a good T-side for NIP. They're already starting to collect rounds because their CT side is solid.
Well, you think about the gun run they had to get themselves #2 on the board. It was a complete sweep. They picked up every single kill without losing a man. And Penta had nothing to say about it. Alu just spots out one man. Stavros peeking on the side, and Troubly trying to do something tricky.
There's the Scar 20.
Exist is more than happy to continue to pick up kills with this gun. Now Crystal and Taps, and the last two alive, try to retake this A site. Not possible for them. I mean, not really too tough of a thing to say, considering that they're completely locked out. And the only damage that's been done was to Exist, and he's only missing 28 health. And now it's going to be all Tapson. He's just sitting at CT spawn trying to save. Just look in the corner. Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Crystal right now is going to be thinking, should I have made that purchase back in round 3?
It's picked up only like 3 kills, I think, now to win this round, like 1 in the prior.
That's still enough. When a gun's used against you, it's never pretty. Tapson trying to hold in CT spawn. Get Right and Freiberg both closing in on his position. No, I think Get Right's going to run around with a knife. No, did manage to switch. Tapson will get him down. He's going to hang on to his gun. Time is against Freiberg there. He wasn't able to get around the corner.
Well, you can see they really don't have much money to spend either. Tapson the only one to maintain his gun from the last round, and the rest of the team sitting up a couple of K each. They're going to be buying up, though. This is going to be a very shoddy buy, though. Troubly sitting on a Diffuse Kit and a 5.7 regular armor. Stavros with the FAMAS, and Crystal with 1 as well. So if they lose this round, I mean, the round streak bonus isn't that high just yet for money, but it's getting to the point where Penta's going to be able to afford FAMASs, you know, every single round.
Remember, NIP could go top of the league here if they pick up victory. And at the moment, they are starting off very well. Exist getting peeks around. Alu's already opened up his account.
Ooh, Crystal to his right.
Troubly right on top of Exist as well. Forest will find Crystal. And there's Exist again. That Scar 20 rattling off in the distance. Are they going to expect Strux up on high? Yes, Exist finds another. And Tabson once again, the last man. And look at it. He's still in CT spawn. Did he actually leave CT spawn at any point?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I mean, he probably sat in B for a little bit, but I mean, what are you going to do after that?
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be 5-3 already. NIP. And as you Brains of Britain out there pointed out, it's like NIP going top of the league, yeah. NIP going top of the league, sure. Yeah, of course, they've played 13 matches. I'm not a moron. Yes, they've played 13 matches, but they will have 24 points on the board, whereas Fnatic, who are 7-1, have only played 8 matches. Yes, that is 5 matches behind, but they do not have Olafmeister for 2 weeks. And they could have a lot of matches in that period playing as with a substitute, playing with a lame duck, effectively. So it's possible that they could lose matches in that time, which is why you never count matches in hand as wins. Anyone that's been a football fan in their entire life will know that no matter if you have a game in hand, you never count it as a win.
I gotta ask, do you watch any other sports besides football and racing?
Mate, I'm English. Football is the one true sport.
You don't watch, like, anything else?
Of course I do. Of course I watch other sports.
Like?
Formula 1.
That's racing.
UFC.
Okay, UFC, all right.
Okay, actually, to be fair, I haven't watched UFC for a while, actually. I can't really get a hold of it.
No basketball? Like, no American sports? Like baseball or basketball?
Why the hell would I watch American sports?
We have the best athletes in the world. Look at the Olympics.
What?
I don't know. I'm digging myself a hole.
Yeah. Don't even know where that one came from. Don't China normally beat you these days anyway? Or Russia? Actually, I don't know who it is that beats you these days. America #1.
We're always #1, even if we're last.
Oh, the World Series points that out.
Yeah, I mean, and the Super Bowl, best football team in the American football team in the world.
That's very true.
But Penta, they're fighting back in this round, considering they didn't have really a buy at all. It was just pistols. Stavros able to pick up 3 kills for himself. Ali now the last man alive, and a 1-on-3. The bomb and is over towards Ali. He's got 20 seconds to work. He's going to catch off one man in the back. But can he get more than this? 17 seconds.
Yeah, that bomb is going to get picked up. Oh, he's going to have to push through the molly. He's done it. The left side of him. Left side of him is so low on hit points. Stavros, though, manages to make his mark. And Stavros picks up 4 in the round. Really well played by him. As you pointed out, that was an eco from Penta. That was a big mistake by NIP. Almost going full Dignitas. Oh, they lost the man as well. Penta have lost the man, so... that's like literally insult to injury. Not only did they win an eco, but they did it as 4 men.
Excuse me. Yeah.
You got a cough button for that, mate.
I do. I'm just really far away from it, and I'm loopy.
You're just lazy. Mrs. Kaplan,
There's
your
no
son,
flies.
Your son has become lazy these days.
Oh, how dare you? I think you'd be the one man to understand. So we've been working like 2 weeks straight and had like a show every day.
Yeah, that's what a lot of the people in the gaming world. It's like, oh, it must be a dream.
Yeah,
job.
it must be so hard.
It must be so good. It must be so easy to just cast games for a living. It's like, yeah, but when you've done it for like 2 weeks flat out for 4 or 5 different games, it gets a little tedious at times. Luckily, we're doing Counterstrike today, so it keeps us on our game.
All right, well, we do have PENTA back in the server. They're not down that many rounds. I mean, this is still getting a little bit out of hand. If NIP can build up, what, 1, 2 more rounds?
But they've already got
3.
5. They've already got 5 on the T side. This is already starting to become a big deal. Like, although, you know, hey, Vox got 11 rounds against NIP, so it's entirely possible that even as the T side, oh, that Molly's going to be right on the back of Troubley. Troubley has forced to get out of the way of that one. Burned him down to 27 hit points with that AWP. Stavros and GetRight are going at it down in the courtyard. Stavros will come out on top. Strux was taken out by GetRight in the meantime, though, so that was a shot behind him. And now Stavros actually pushing up on towards Alu. Alu finds him. Troubley moved all the way up into Sniper. Well, he took out the window, didn't manage to find the target. Oh, the second time of asking doesn't pull the trigger. He missed 100% of the shots you don't take. I can't even speak. Tapson gets himself a second. What the hell? Alu trying to find. Tapson got himself a triple so far. Stavros got 4 in the last round. Tapson could get 4 in this round. And this is what we've talked about with PENTA. They have individual talent that is absolutely possible to pull them these amazing situations. This time, no, Alu is rating. Tapson about to come around the corner. Alu's looked away. And now he's going towards the bomb. Tapson could absolutely come out on top in this one. Alu's going to creep towards that bomb site. 20 seconds on the clock.
It's going to depend on where he tries
now he's
to
going
play.
to check. He's going to check. Finds him!
Wow.
Great little quick scope there. And he gets the bomb down as well. Alu saving the blushes of NIP for a second time running.
Well, 6 round the board. And funny enough, you know, Train's always been a strong map for NIP. Thinking back to Katowice in 2014, I actually had to cast them versus Complexity, now known as Cloud9, when they had Heat go back on the team. And they were a relatively strong team on it. Even Complexity actually pushed them pretty far on the map. But this isn't really too far of a change for them. Yeah, there's a big map redesign. But I would imagine to be actually relatively strong once you get a little bit more time to practice on this, I would assume.
GetRight just saw Crystal there.
Well, in Troubley, Stavros pushed down onto Freiberg, able to pick the kill onto him, and Crystal, he's going to get caught up by GetRight from the back, so that would be another kill in the hands of NIP, and Troubley even flanking around behind Alu.
Yeah, he's pushed all the way through Ivy, all the way around the back of Alu, but instead he's choosing to go all the way at B site. Forrest is about to check towards Tabson. I think Tabson just in lower B. Yeah, he is. GetRight will pick himself up Stavros down in Ivy. That's a quick and easy kill. Just against pistols here. It's something Lauren actually pointed out to me, or Pansy, whichever you prefer to refer to her as. When NIP were on that charge, that crazy charge, it was Virtus Pro back then. They were the Universal Soldiers, I believe they were, way back when.
EMS1 raid call.
EMS1 raid call in this very studio, in this very room. It was Universal Soldiers that stopped NIP. They were on a massive win streak at the time on Train. So it really has been historically a great map for them. I think they're probably one of the teams that are very happy to see it back here. I know Navi were quite vocal about it. Virtus Pro also very happy to see this. It's interesting seeing some of the other teams though. Like I know for a fact I think Dignitas were quite vocal when this came around. It's like it's very easy to be a 15-0 map, and I guess it is. But this is the interesting changes. You know, it's something I know Anders has talked about. Like. Basically, to refer back to the League of Legends term, it's like they bring out a patch every however many weeks. Pretty much the same pace that Valve do. Teams just have to adjust. It's as simple as that, and it's the best teams that will always come out on top. NRP on destruction derby time at the moment. Tabson is going to get destroyed. And
is he always the last man alive?
Well, I think he's the B defender, so it's obviously one of the reasons he does tend to be alive. He's generally covering long at B.
Well, he's not looking towards CT.
He's not looking at Freiberg.
Oh, knife from Freiberg, be a man.
I think he was thinking about it until he turned around.
My mind is telling me no, but my body.
Oh, God.
Oh, I wanted to continue.
8-4, NIP. 8 rounds on the T side. and this really will be the 9th as well.
Go to Troubley. Go to Troubley real quick for me.
Troubley with the Mag 7.
Go to it, please, because I know it's the Bulldozer Mag 7, and the funny thing is, he has pants the exact same style and color. We saw that when he came up from Katowice. Let him take it out.
His interesting dress sense.
Oh, you know, he's in the heat
He's got the heat. He's changed
probably his pants like that too.
It's like the Rust Bucket version. Crystal gets the first kill of the round on Exist. That's going against the grain. I think they must have pushed up heavy. Tabson pushing up Pop Dog, actually. He's just above.
That sucks.
Talking about me going high pitch. I think you went to pitches only dogs could hear that. Crystal's going to creep around Electric. Oh, and he gets one, doesn't get the second. Forest will take him down, and it's just Strux left. And again, this time with pretty much everything to do in a 3-on-1.
This is going to be rough, and this should be NIP getting their 9th round on the board. Strux does have a gun, though. Now he's going to weigh his position.
He's got an AK.
He does, but they know where he is.
Look at the bullets coming in towards him. He's like, oh. Even Ali popping a couple of AWP shots through there. Strux is not going anywhere. Not going to be able to creep through this. Just going to take a little peek towards the end. Everybody's left him alone. I was going to say, everybody had left. I was like, he's still got it possible to get in. I don't think anyone had a kit on them, so he wouldn't have been able to get in around there. Ali was the last man standing, holding the guard. Is Get Right going to check down Pop Dog? No, it's just going to run straight past it. And Structure will be fine. Ooh, just...
I really wish we had a replay of that knife.
Of the knife? And the knife fail?
Producer, please.
(9-4). The score.
Doesn't have it for us.
Doesn't.
All right.
Doesn't have it for us. Is that the exact comeback? I didn't.
No, that was a very kindly worded version of what he said.
Clearly busy at the moment. Highly on point. Oh, they're pushing straight into B, actually. Tabson and Crystal. About to get charged. Troubley this time with the AK. Tabson will find 2. That's Exist and Forest going down on B ramp. And Alu's going to be pushing on through. Strux may actually try and follow through the smoke and get around the back. Alu making his way towards Tabson. Tabson already on the rotate. He's going to get himself on top of the Brown Alley. Will manage to get himself a 3rd. Don't just call it Brown Alley. Brown Horse. Tabson, I don't know where that one came from. Oh, Tabson with a 3rd.
Also known as Ivy.
We're getting loopy. No.
Or Brown Ivy.
No, wasn't Ivy. It was a Brown Halls. It's there, buddy. There.
Oh!
Yeah, you see?
I was thinking out the other Brown Hall.
Wow. Wow.
They're Ivy.
You just went there. Get Right's going to find Strux here. Strux on the ladder. Or is he? Is he?
It's Get Right. He checks everything.
He does check the little
He
corners.
legitimately checks like every spot he could possibly be
but
in.
Stavros gets himself another 2. So Tabson and Stavros cleaning up there. Cleanup duty absolutely required.
There we go.
Here we go. Had to
It's
wind
like, free knife. Oh,
fail.
He got the shank at least.
Oh dear. When things don't go right for you. So 9-5, final round of the half. Ninjas and Pyjamas with a very strong T-side, sorry. They have double AWP this time around. Let's see what Alu and Forest can do with this one. Forest going down, checking Brown Halls, hoping that Tabson's going to push up, and he will do. Forest will find him. There you go. We didn't quite catch it because we were waiting for Alu to find that shot, but Strux had the better of him. Freiberg gets himself a double. And Crystal, with the knife out, is going to go Pyjamas. Oh, I think, did he definitely heard him this time? Oh, but Forest with a CZ comes around the corner and just takes his head off.
I think he almost legitimately facepalmed there.
Yeah, I really did, because he heard him. It was like everything was there. Okay, I just need to pre-fire. No.
Oh.
What? Stavros.
Oh, he gets 1 kill. Can he come up big yet again for his team? He's got not a lot of HP on Forest, and Get Right actually about to fall from that.
If it had got Get Right, that would have been entirely possible, because Forest was on absolutely nothing. 10-5, though, NIP and the T side. That's a big score, I'm not going to lie. Now going in towards their CT half, and...
So what are you thinking, 16-5? Think it's going to be 6 straight, or do you think Penta going to pull off the pistol?
Yeah, it's all on the pistol. I mean, if they get the pistol, they might be able to get something back. Otherwise, it would be 16-5, I'm pretty sure. Because NIP are really strong on CT side. You watch them go lose it now. I said, go watch them go lose it now.
I mean, you did get a successful cast on them yesterday where they won a game.
I've had this could legitimately be the third win in a row that I've cast them. So, you know, my curse is officially lifted. And NIP no longer lose under my watch. Maybe it was Lauren.
Maybe.
Maybe that's what it was.
It could be. But we'll be kicking off, it looks like, the second half in just a few seconds, guys. As they do drop you back into game. Ninja Pyjamas up 10-5. Remember, if they do win this game, they will be on the top of the table ahead of Fnatic. But they would have had 13 games played, which is quite a bit more, 5 more than Fnatic have had.
Yeah, 1 win ahead with 5 games in hand. It's still a big deal. Well, we'll see. Here we go. Pistol round, all important for Penta fans. Can the Penta team pick one up? Trouble is going to be the fake. He's going to be the man. Get Right's going to get pressured. That smoke is going to do Penta favors. Crystal just trying to spam some shots through. He's going to drop into Pop Dog.
If he pushes
Tapson and
through that
Stavros
smoke.
actually squeak through. Get Right is going to... Oh, Tapson's ready. Think he caught a glimpse of its feet. And they just try a couple of lucky shots. Not going to work out. Oh, Get Right's down. Alu tries to hop on up. He's getting taken low. This is going well for Penta. That grenade, oh, that's going to do some damage. Will catch him. And that's going to be Crystal caught out. On towards Alu. Exists. No, nothing's landing for him. He manages to finally get one down, but Freiburg exists with it all to do here. In a 2-on-4, Trouble is coming around the back with him. He's coming through Zeke and Hector, and he will be the difference. Where'd go for the knife? They tried it again. Trouble, though, comes out on top this time. And that was a solid pistol round, actually, for Penta. So they will get themselves the 6th round on the board. And they should, by right, get a 7th. Let's see, though, because Get Right's picked up a Nova.
I'm actually curious to see where he's going to go. I think he's going to hit towards ladder room with that one.
Yeah, I think he's going to rush it.
Close and personal, maybe go towards lower. Inside a B, and we'll go in towards lower. So he's going to get right in their faces, and Penta are actually heading straight towards this area. Looks like he's actually not going to go for the up close and personal battle off the bat. But they have to be careful of this. They need to respect that shotgun. That can be so deadly in CQB. And Penta back on taking it slow. This is where we saw a lot of mishaps earlier on, and that flash should have come in perfectly well timed. He's going to get the dink on taps and gets the kill. He's looking for trouble. He can't pick him up. But they will at least get one gun down. And with the Deagle...
Oh, it's also low.
And Freiburg has a scout, too, to hopefully pick up a kill for himself to get a little bit of extra damage in. But unfortunately for him, not really giving him the body to shoot at.
It's because his mind was telling him no.
But his body?
His body.
It's telling him yes. Crystal coming up behind Freiburg. Is he going to knife him? No, he's going to run away. Looks like he's going to potentially try to save the scout.
He wants the money, man. It's all about the money.
You get more with the knife, though.
That's actually
like
true.
1,200 with the knife.
But you can't get near him. And we've seen how bad those knives go. 10-7.
I feel like that's going to be on Reddit immediately and on HLTV everywhere.
Well, that moment when you were the... I mean, he would have got a lot of money with the Mag 7 as well.
It would have been one of the few people to knife Get Right.
That's actually true. That's, like, worth it.
Yeah. Like, I think Get Right still can't live down the inhuman reaction shot at Hiko on Dust 2 in mid-doors.
Yeah. It's only because it is on Get Right. That's half the deal. But NOP on a full save. And they're going to have to see what they can do. They've stacked out pretty heavily with 4 people on A side. Freiburg's trying to make the rotate round the back. Stavros going to possibly go for the bomb. Expected the boost there. Expected Alu to come on up and over the top. Get Right's going to try and push through. He tried for the knife there. Not going to work out. Forrest gets the 1, but that is all he will get as they try for the knife on them. Tapson trying. Gets the AK, not able to get the reload off though. And it will be 10-9. So Penta pull themselves a good couple of rounds off. A 10-8, sorry. God damn you score. They had the bomb down as well. That's a bit rude. I wish you'd get a bit of consistency with
that's why sometimes
scores.
I just don't say the score until the next round actually starts.
Because
then I can't be wrong. Unless I just can't read, which sometimes happens. But here we go. Gun run coming in. Alu picking up the op. Crystal picking up the op for himself. We saw actually Crystal with some fantastic shots just yesterday alone. But can he pull off anything this time? And Penta, let's see how their T-side's going to be. And there we go. Alu opening up onto Strux.
Don't think he expects the second
I don't think he does either.
There. It's Troubley that's just lurking in the smoke below. Exist has gone down. Alu will get himself a second. Now I think he saw Troubley. I think he caught the head of him there. But he realizes there's one over electric. You can't really land anything through that box. It's you'll literally do like a 1 hit point damage, even with an AWP from there. Troubley though will get taken down, and there NIP finally get themselves a start on the CT side. And that was a pretty solid round from them as well, as soon as they finally got rifles. So first,
yeah, I mean, not really expected too much when they had pistols, though we did see Penta pull off a couple of good rounds.
Yep.
But now Penta, like, do they have anything to combat Alu with the range, with the AWP? It looks like they don't really have an op themselves. Obviously can't afford it this time. They do have quite a bit of flashes and smokes, so they could get him out of position. But they're not even going to like bother challenging him. This gives NIP free reign over this area.
Get right, it's going to push up actually. He's pushed up on ramp. Yeah, he's pushing up. He's not going to go around the corner. I think he heard the footsteps of Stavros, which is why he backed off. Forest. Oh, look at that. That's going to burn out Strux. Strux, he can't stay in the corner any longer. He has to push out. He just burns down in the flames. Tabson backing off. It's Existers pushing around. And he's got all the information because the bomb is actually around that corner. I don't know whether he saw it through the smoke. That's the problem. Crystal's going to go around and pick it up. Did he hear the footsteps? I'm pretty sure he did. Existers lurking the other side of that smoke. He's got Forest in with him. Stavros has made progress over on B's side, but he's going straight in towards the crosshairs of Alu, so Alu's ready and waiting for him. And now it looks like it's going to be Crystal making his way in towards Pop Dog. Trouble is going around, so it's going to be a B play by the looks of it from Penta. Trying to fake it out, Crystal. Trying to draw the attention. Trying to edge up there, seeing if he can get any cheeky, sneaky, peeky. He does manage to find Forest. And switch across, tries to get Exist's head, and he finds Exist's head. Can't make the third on Freiburg, but that's 2 down. But now they're running headlong into Get Right and Alu, and that is not going to work out well. Alu spots the final man, Troubly, and it will be NIP that pick themselves up their 12th round with just 4 more to go for them. Penta, we knew once they'd gone so heavily into deficit on the CT side, it was going to be a tough half for them. They're going to really have to get things going. They're going to be on pistols this time around, though, so almost an unenviable task for them to try and get themselves back into this game.
Yeah, 100% agree. I don't think they can take this round as long as NIP don't get too aggressive and too cocky. That'll be Exist pick at the first kill onto Stavros, and the rest of the team going to be pushing straight towards Alu, Freiburg's way, and they will get 1 kill. But will they get more than this? The flash is being thrown, they're getting completely blinded up. Now they're just waiting to receive, as well as Forest picks up a triple.
They were all mowing them down. It's Forest that comes out with the triple, though. But 13-8, no surprises why that one. So Penta can afford to buy. They're going to get themselves the AKs back on the board. They can't get the full assortment of smokes and flashes across the board, though. Still, NIP starting to get themselves a solid couple of rounds. Just having a look at the money. Get Right, still going to hang on to that M4.
We haven't actually seen like any solid A executes out of either team with the set smokes.
Yeah.
We haven't seen that too much. Well, we see teams like Hellraisers, that's kind of like their crutch. That's like their bread and butter. That's their go-to strategy.
That's only because Anders showed them how to do it.
I mean, it still worked well for them.
Well, it did, up until the point they were missing their one, and AZ was basically picking up triple kills every time because they didn't realize the smoke wasn't landing in the right place. So we haven't really seen any teams developing some crazy strategies yet. It's not something, these walls of smoke that have been developed. Exist did a great job actually pushing up into Pop Dog.
I think the next major, or like the next big tournament is going to be when teams are really going to show their strategies on this map.
Yeah, it's going to take a while for them to develop. Like obviously probably the next major, maybe. One big land maybe around the corner, who knows. Freiburg gets himself a second, and that's on Crystal. So he pushed out of Ivy, and this is just stopping this attack dead in its tracks. Tabs on the last man.
It's not even strategy that's winning NIP these rounds, it's just pure aim. Like you said, they go for the aim battles and they win out most of the time.
Got to use that cough button at the right moment. Generally when you
so
cough.
tricky, there's so many buttons.
Usually when you cough rather than what are you talking? Just saying. Tabson did manage to find Exist, but Forest gets himself another. So 2 for Forest, 2 for Freiburg, 14-8. Game looking almost
still
done
no money.
And
wow.
Over. NIP. Just 2 more rounds to go for them. It's going to be another pistol. Oh, Take 9 armor coming out of Penta. They realize they're going to have to try and do something. It's only 2 people going for it, though. That tells you that they're not really on the same page.
This is what we expected, though, right? It's not really a big surprise for us. Or
they got more rounds than I expected.
Yeah, that I would give them. They definitely have gotten a lot more rounds. I think it could have been a little bit of a different story if NIP did start on that CT side, though. And Get Right, just wait for them to run straight past. As they did buy Take 9 armors and some head armor for this, but...
Oh, run through the molly, buddy. It's not going to work out well. Dropped to his death.
I think Waylander was the only person that I ever saw do that as well. Like, just fall to their death. And that was back at the offline qualifiers for Katowice. Trouble will pick up one kill, but the bomb is nowhere near him. And he's got 4 members of NIP to push past. They're not even protecting the bomb. They're just trying to challenge.
Straight into Alu. Oh, he's going to find Alu. Troubly not going to do anything else. Forrest got the cross covered off. 15-8 match point. Solid performance from NIP as we expected on Train. Penta just not quite up to the challenge. Got themselves 8 rounds, which is a lot more than I was counting on, but 5 of those were on the CT side. So they've got 3 rounds. Now, of course, that was from the pistol. So generally, you've got to count on getting those good rounds on the board.
Double up setup for NIP.
Penta won both pistols, didn't they? Yeah, they did. I'm pretty sure they won the first pistol as well. So
No. Wait.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. They got smashed in the first pistol. They won the second one. Oh, Alu, not expecting. I think it was Crystal just pushed straight through that smoke. None of them are looking towards him. None of them realize it. Crystal's got himself straight through. Oh, he's not going to get the kill, though. Got himself one around the side, but Forrest and Exist cleaning up at the moment. Stavros, oh, he looked away at the last split second and Exist peeked around that corner. Stavros with everything to do here. And next to no chance. Spots Forrest trotting over the corner.